Wild Time Cooking with Allison Davis is brought to you by Corman Kitchen and Bath.
Welcome back to Midday Kentucky. Chef Allison Davis here in the Wild Time Kitchen over in the Chenaway Shops. And I am talking today about, I want to show you just a simple side dish, right? I'm always asked, you know, how do you get dinner together on the table quickly, weeknights? I mean, it really seems like that's like the main thing people are always looking for. And one of the things is just don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple. And today that's exactly what we're doing, except I want to add a little bit of flavor. Surprise, surprise. All right, so we're talking wilted greens. Wilted greens are a great, easy go-to side dish because you can heat up a pan, you can wilt your greens, and they wilt in a matter of minutes, and they're ready to go on the table as soon as they are done. So, a few little things, though, to keep in mind when you're cooking the greens. So I'm going to add, first off, I want to season my oil. So I've just got a little bit of olive oil here. I've got it on a medium to low heat. We're going to add a little bit of garlic in there, and I'm going to add some orange zest. Both of these things are wonderful flavor pairings with your greens, all right? So a little orange zest, a little garlic. That's going to help to just season our pan, season our oil very quickly. We are just sauteing that, but not like browning it too much. At this point, I'm going to go in straight with our greens. In this case, I'm using just some fresh baby spinach, but you could certainly use chard, you could use kale, you could use collard greens. I mean, there's a ton of options for you. All right, it may look like a lot, but once they start to wilt down, they cook down to very little amount. So you can take almost a full container of this and probably serve a family of 4 to 5 people very easily. This is also a great way to get a ton of that vitamin K and all of those nutrients from your spinach by wilting them down. Now, one thing I want to mention and one thing I want you to know is that notice I have not salted or seasoned the spinach itself. You want to wait to salt or pepper your greens until they wilt because they have water and because they are very absorbent. So if you were to salt this ahead of time, and that's where a lot of people tend to say, you know, my spinach is always so salty. Wait until your greens are wilted, then add the salt, and you will find a big, big difference. All right, so as this wilts down, I've got a couple of final last-minute kind of seasonings, and I think you'll find this to be one of your favorite side dishes if you're a fan of greens. Not, I can't help you there. But we're going to add just a little bit of nutmeg. Nutmeg is also, surprisingly, a really great flavor pairing with your greens because they're earthy and sometimes they're bitter and peppery even. So a little nutmeg with that orange and garlic is going to make a huge difference, I think, in just the overall flavor of this dish. Last thing is the salt and pepper. So you can see just a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and literally in a matter of, I don't know, what was this, like 3 minutes? Our side dish is done and ready to go. So you could have some chicken roasting in the oven, you could have a little piece of steak on the grill, and then this would absolutely come together and just be perfect right on the side. All right, guys, that's it. Wilted greens, just with a little extra oomph. You can find this recipe and all of my little add-ins for our spinach at middaykentucky.com/recipes. I'm Chef Allison Davis. Thank you so much for watching. We will be right back after this short break.